Hello everybody, here we are, and let's do not say the same thing again because I have been saying the same thing over and over. So hello everybody, I hope you guys are doing great. And today in this live, I'm going to cover the Newrelic part. So whatever we had to do for on this Newrelic website and whatever we had to learn, we are almost done with everything. There's like a few things are still remaining, so we will be going through those last things, and once we have gone through them, and then that's it. After that we don't really need to worry about anything. So without any further delay, let's simply jump right into it and get it done. Okay, so we have gone through quite a lot of stuff. So first of all, there was something called logging, monitoring and alerts we learned. Then we talked about services, Newrelic, entities. We talked about entities in the sense how many things you are gonna be covering over here. So when it comes to entities, so if you click on all entities, so exactly how many things you are just simply monitoring at the same time. So there can be many entities. So far we have this MyNode app, we have these two host devices, we have even a container that is running, and there are many things, and ultimately this is how the things are actually going on. Then we talked about dashboards, we even talked about alerts. You can just simply set alerts. For setting alerts, let me even do this alert part here one more time. So how will I be doing it? Let me go to this MyNode app, and once inside this, just a minute, web transaction time. So the max web transaction time has been 1.6 milliseconds, and just recently it's been like this. So what will I be doing? Let me click on this, and I'm gonna say that if the transaction time is more than 5 milliseconds, in that case just alert, send an alert. So not found, in that case it's been like that. Okay, not really problem. This is not exactly what I'm supposed to be getting here, but never mind. So 1.7 millisecond on an average, right? And what is the time here? We hit an error fetching this data. Try refreshing the page if the problem persists. Let me reload it. So ultimately, if I'm not wrong, on my EC2 machine everything's already running, so that simply means this is still connected to that. So just a sec, give me a moment. So this kind of data I'm getting, and right now it is just simply saying that the time has been how much, 1.758 milliseconds around, and histogram percentage. So I think recently I haven't been sending any requests, and because of this thing it doesn't have a kind of enough data to just simply show me the stuff here. So what will I do? I will just simply go to this website. I'm just simply gonna be copying this ultimately IP address and 3000/compute, and once I'm gonna be sending the request over here, so it will automatically make the requests to the server, and as the request go to the they go to the server, at that time first of all the computation, ultimately CPU uses will increase, and apart from this particular thing we will be getting some logs as well. So by the way, this is computation is done, these logs we are getting here, and apart from this particular thing, if I go here, so there should be some spike here, but before even that, if I click on logs, so I should be getting some logs too, like the current one computation is done log, so at least they should be here. But let's see whether, yeah, so just one log, because only one has been done. So as these processes they get done, I will be getting the logs here one by one. So one of them is done, so I got one log, then another one will get done, so I will get another log, then that will another one, then another one, another one. This way they are gonna be keep getting done, and I will keep getting the logs. So one success log I've got here, and as soon as this particular thing gets done, I will get another log. Let's simply wait for that. Again, this computation work may take some time, because there are many digits to just simply, there are I think 10 to the power 10 if I'm not wrong, so even more than a billion to just simply loop through, and because of that thing it's simply taking time, and hopefully it's gonna be done. It's not done yet, yeah. So 1 2 3 4 5, there are 5 requests in the queue, like they will be okay. So this is the second process that just got done, and I think I need to reload the page to see the results. So I should be getting two logs here right now. Let's see whether I'm gonna be seeing them or not. So this was the part of APM and all, and as for the logs, we should have two logs here. Two logs, yeah. So here we have two logs. Three processes are still three things are still in the process right now. We should have three logs if I just simply refresh it, and this way it will just keep going on. So that's okay, we've done this part as well. So, and right now what we have to do, if I go to this particular section, of course if I click on the logs, I will be getting the 3 logs right now. Not even 3 logs, I should be getting 4 logs, and because this is the last one that is going on. So 3 logs are here. If I refresh it, I will get 4 logs and all. So let's click on summary, and in this summary I will have the monitored status. So this is the monitored status, and it is simply telling me that it took around 12 seconds to just simply send the response back. So what will I do? I'm gonna be setting a threshold over here, somewhere here. If the request time is actually more than 5 seconds and all, at that time just simply send me an alert. So what will I do? I will just simply click, not view query, sorry for that. Suppose this is, of course this is my server, so now I will send lots of requests, and one of the requests will take more than suppose 10 seconds or something to just simply send the response. At that time I should be notified that your server is actually taking a lot of time. So what can I do? Let's create an alert, and or just a sec, create an alert condition. Okay, it is asking me to select a query. Which one? Web or this, on the basis of bit duration. Okay, there are two things actually inside this one. If I close this, so there is something called Node.js and there is something called response time. So are you going to go with the response time, or you are going with this Node.js stuff? So let me click on this thing again and create alert condition, and the same thing I'm getting. First of all, do you want to go with the duration as response time, or you want to go with the averages overview web? So let's go with the duration. I'm mainly gonna be monitoring that, and on the basis of that thing I'm gonna be deciding whether I need to be alerted or not. So it is just simply saying that APM service transaction duration. So as per the duration, it will just simply monitor everything, and it is just simply being returned as response from metric, where this is the condition and this is the condition. So this is just simply the condition. Okay, transaction type should be web. Let's simply click on not run. I can even run it, and I should be getting that particular graph here. So this is the this is an RQL query that is mainly used for kind of making these types of graphs and all. Okay, and as it has reached more than it has reached, I think, more than 12 seconds or something, and that's what being shown here. So I can click on next, and just here I can just simply set a threshold. So window duration should be 1 minute, that is okay. Streaming method, event timer, cadence, whatever, however it is pronounced. Then delay, I'm gonna be setting delay of a minute, so that after a minute I'm actually notified, and the more the delay is, the better I think the status gonna be, because just within a minute you may never know what could be the reason behind that. So if the delay could, even it's been mentioned here, the delay is how long we wait for events that belong in each aggregation window. Depending on your data, a longer delay may increase accuracy, but delay notification. So ultimately, yeah, how long you gonna delay your notifications, this just handles that part. And over here what I want, above when a query returns a value above 12 seconds or maybe 10 seconds. If 10 seconds is actually too much, but okay, if the return time is 10 seconds for at least 1 minute, okay, it should be actually 5 minutes or something, or maybe 5 minutes or something, but I'm gonna be having this because I wanna check it, and that is it. And I can add a threshold, another threshold can actually be added. So what will I do? If warning should be when, if let me make it critical. So if it is over 10 seconds for at least a minute, it is a critical, it should be critical. Ignores threshold when determining health and all. Yeah, let's simply ignore it when determining the health. And apart from this particular thing, if it is over 5 seconds for at least a minute, then it should be a warning. So I'm simply saying, if the return response is over 5 seconds for at least 1 minute, it is going to be warning. If it is over 10 seconds, it is gonna be a critical error. And ignore this threshold when determining the health. So when I'm actually determining the health, at that time I'm gonna be ignoring this. So overall things are fine. I have even defined everything. If I just click on next over here, click on next. So ultimately that is set. After that, name your alert condition. What should be the name? So response based alert condition or alert, that should be enough. Existing policy or new policy? I have existing policy. I do have these policies, and CPU policy, CPU uses policy, golden signals in this. And what is the use of creating the policy? Policy in the sense you are defining how many people should be informed at a time. So if you click on this new policy, so one issue per policies. First of all, I'm gonna be creating this, and after that, title template. So title template is gonna be Node.js node app policy, just like this. And let's simply click on save and setup, and overall things should be fine. We couldn't save this condition. Policy name your alert condition, that is the alert condition name, but what should be the policy name? Node.js app policy. I hope the way I'm naming the policy, that's the right way, but okay, it doesn't really matter. So ultimately a policy is going to be created when it comes to that particular policy. So I'm gonna be, when I asked to add some of the emails, so I want to be notified in this particular email section. So whatever emails I select here, I'm gonna be notified there. Issue title, okay, let that be here. This is optional, let's not worry about anything. Create a new destination, and I'm gonna be adding one ID over here, and I will be informed over there. So let's click on the email. That email is going to be Vipendra Singh Patel 999@gmail.com. So I need to be informed on this particular Gmail, and it is already verified. Let's simply click on save destination. Name of what? Name of this name is gonna be node app email destination. Let's simply click on save destination. So once this is done, I'm gonna be, that's already selected. Let's simply click on save. I didn't even check it, but I could have checked that as well. Activate workflow, it's gonna be activated from here. And once it is activated, now dismiss, close this. So what will happen now? Whenever the request actually goes, the response time goes over 10 seconds and all, I am gonna be notified. Okay, so let's even check whether I'm getting notified and all. So coming back to this particular email that I have added here, so this is the critical CPU users alert that I just received maybe at 4:56 or something. That's not a problem. Now what I have to do, compute, right? So let me send a request here. I sent a request, the request went there, and suddenly the spike is gonna be here. So because the response time is definitely gonna be over 10 seconds and all, so in that case there should definitely be a spike, and as there is going to be spike, I'm gonna be I should be notified. I'm not notified, that's another case, but I'm definitely gonna be notified very soon. Having said that, let me send many requests, and as soon as the spike goes actually more than that, I'm going to definitely be notified. Again, I gotta wait for a while so that I actually get the proper response over here, and hopefully as the response time, web transaction actually goes I think 5 seconds, so I or let me just do one thing. I don't know. Okay, let it be. I'm not gonna be like, okay, so ultimately I just got a call, so let me get the job done, whatever they called me for. I should not be getting that done, but let's get that done. Ajay. So hopefully on WhatsApp I can get that done. If it is possible for me, I will be. Otherwise, I'm just simply gonna be going with the uh, setup only, like wherever I was working. So this is the number. Great. Copy it. Simply send it to her. Alrighty, I think I've got it done. Hopefully that's not gonna be problematic. Okay, then let's continue. So what I was saying, over here I just suddenly got a spike here because of course the request that I sent, and the request time was around 12 seconds or something. That simply means I should have been sent the email. Well, I didn't get any. That's interesting. And why is that so? Couldn't I set it properly? Alert condition. This should be working, but if it is not working, then definitely I'm missing something. Alert condition. Okay, this should be for a minute, so I actually need to wait for a minute if I'm not wrong. So that simply means if it is over a minute, then I'm gonna be getting that. That simply means I need to send it again and again for a minute, and once it is over for a minute, then I should be getting it if I'm not wrong. That's the threshold that I actually set, and I need to wait at least for a minute to be sent, for it to be sent. And maybe there was something called 3-minute section as well, so 3-minute period for something, I'm not sure, so I have to take care of that thing as well. So this is how it's gonna be going ahead. So let me keep sending the request for a minute or two continuously, and after that hopefully it will just simply alert me. Apart from this particular thing, critical alert, and once this gets done, then we have to just simply talk a little bit about NRQL. So ultimately whatever is remaining, we'll get that thing done right here, and this is how we are gonna be going ahead. So one critical alert a minute ago, and once I got this, so an email should be sent as well. That hasn't. Okay, got it. So this is the one. So we got two errors here. First of all, CPU uses alert 133 minutes. Okay, this is not what I want. This is another policy. It was 0 minutes ago, so ultimately the CPU uses, even it got it crossed 50% and something, so I got this thing. And apart from this particular thing, what else? So this is the critical priority issue which closed the CPU uses alert issue. It was issued at 7:10. So this is the one that I got recently. Let me refresh this again, because this is not the email that I should be receiving. I should be receiving in something else, and that is node app policy. And what should I be checking here? Overview. Okay, it is just simply saying that it is critical. Query this data. Simply run it. But okay, even it is critical, that's fine. Why am I not getting notified? I want to be notified, but I'm not getting notified. So let's simply click on this. 2 hours ago, and 1 minute ago. So it mainly notified me about what? It is mainly notifying me about the CPU uses. Then that's it, nothing else. Okay. Apart from this particular thing, the response time has been this much, 13.4K and all. So this is all has been under critical section, but why am I not getting notified? So ultimately critical level is there, and that's high probability of getting any email, but I'm not getting that. Still did not get that yet. Spam. Nope. Going back to this one, and almost okay. Turns out my server crashed or what? My server did not crash. Yeah, client loop sent disconnected broken pipeline. It broke for some reason, and mainly because I think it was not able to handle this much active. I am getting the critical here, but not there. Broken pipeline. So that simply means even if I SSH into the machine right now, the app is not running, or will the, let me check stop. So yeah, the app is not quite running right now. So ls cd node app. Was I running the things in this particular section? Probably. So ultimately this was being monitored at that time. Ultimately, yeah, overall things are done. We have gone through exactly how to set it up, and I think for the alert I should be sending the request somewhere else, like in this particular section, but I've been sending the request here. So let me simply exit from here and exit. Even this is not going to be performing well, so I'll have to just simply exit from here. But okay, overall things we've done, we've already gone with, and it is even simply telling me that critical alert and all, and that's only one thing remaining, that is sending the email. So one email is being sent, that is CPU uses alert. This should be sent, but I think I'm missing the, like, maybe I wasn't hitting the right end point and all, and because of that thing I got it here. So that's fine. Even whenever we just set up a new project, we will get that done really well. As for right now, this is completely fine with me. Okay, one thing is done, and apart from this particular thing, what else do we need to work on? There is something called Newrelic, also lets you see all the logs stats from your process, not just the host machine. So by default you will see it tailing global nginx logs, but not the application logs. That's right. And after that we will have to set up the application logs on our own, and when we did that, we monitored node app here. So that's what we've been doing so far. And apart from this particular thing, there is something called load test, but this does not quite work. What does this load test do? Let me check this thing. So ls cd downloads. I try to use load test, but it is just simply showing that there are some deprecated versions, and because of that thing load test doesn't work. What is load test? First of all, load test is nothing but a package that is mainly used for sending a lot of requests at the same time. So you have to just simply specify how many requests you want to send, and the request is gonna be sent. But let me download it inside the machine. So let me copy the URL. Let me replace the IP address. Not even, I didn't copy the URL, I just copied the IP address. ls stop. Okay, escape. So ultimately nothing is running on the device, at least yet. I can just simply click Control C, and what am I gonna be doing? I'm gonna be just simply installing the load test app, load test package. So let's come here, npm install load test. So npm install load test, just like this. And once it is actually installed, I will try to just simply send lots of requests to the Google, and let's see how it's gonna be working. So npm install, that's been installed, and after that, once it is actually installed, so number of requests and number of concurrency, how many requests I wanna send and how fast do I wanna send and all. I think this is how it's gonna be going ahead. Alrighty, actually got a message from a person, so I'll have to even just simply get in touch with that person. But overall, most of the things are already done, because I already said that I'm gonna be there. So sorry for that. I'll have to just simply end the live right here, and I'm gonna be catching up soon. We will get the things done, and hopefully we are gonna be moving to the next topic just after a while, just like that. I'm gonna be back, and